join in with us. I saw that you hopped on. So whenever you're ready. Oh, here she is. And go. I brought mine to show people. Oh, you have yours too? Okay, good.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Can you
see me?
See us okay?
I was trying to do it on my computer. I guess I can't do that.
Oh, I know.
Does it not work on?
Sorry.
Oh, it's a phone thing. Okay, well, that's like I'm technologically challenged. So that's why I wasn't on at exactly 1 o'clock.
No, that's okay. Aurora just literally like levitated.
I zoomed in. I love my friend Aurora.
She zoomed the original Zoom.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hey, sorry about the weed whacking and leaf blowing in the background.
Oh, I totally. There's children playing out back. I was going to go outside, but I decided to stay inside where it was quiet.
Yes, we're free range on the stoop here, so.
Love the hat. Love your hat.
Thanks.
I know. I love it.
Hiding dirty hair.
So are you guys 6 feet apart on that deck? On that porch?
What's that?
Are you 6 feet apart? It's hard to tell.
We are. That's why we have this odd arrangement.
Well, it looks great. And it's nice that you're not bundled up in a hat and scarf and gloves, right?
I know, we've evolved.
Exactly.
We've evolved each week.
Spring has sprung.
Yay! It's beautiful out. And it's not raining today, so that's nice.
It's so nice.
Thank you for having me.
We're so happy that you're here.
We love having you.
We've been singing your praises. And
Thank you. I feel so honored that you're having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm a huge fabric fan.
I got a new one.
Heirloom.
Oh!
Yes, I love that. My girlfriend Wendy in Key West wants one of those.
Isn't that so? I love this one.
Yeah.
Really cute.
And for, I don't know if any adults would wear this, but I thought this was so cute for a little girl.
I saw that one.
That's adorable.
It's all words of inspiration. Yes. So I think that's so great. And it's like, I just got this one in today. This is actually a child size that someone ordered. But we do child sizes and adult sizes. You can't believe getting fabric, how hard that is to find fabrics right now.
Yeah.
Everything is back ordered, out of stock, can't be shipped from China, obviously. And it's just been a real problem. So the fabrics that we have are what were in stock before, and we're getting them in like one at a time as they arrive. We're making the masks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So those are our two
new
ones.
On your construction, because full disclosure, I've been judging people's masks when I'm out
I'll take and I will take
and how ill-fitting they are. No, yours fit great. That's what I was going to say. And I see these people and they're all jacked up and their masks is like not covering certain parts, or they're tied and like they're futzing with them. And yours, I feel like it's covering what's going to cover. I don't have to futz with it. I don't have to touch it. And it's like, great. Put on my gloves, and I'm good.
Okay, good. Because we did have a modification to the mask from the original. Aurora, you may have the original.
I have the original.
We put darts on the side because there was a little bit of a gap.
Okay, so I'll give you the demo here.
Which one do you have? Okay,
I have the original because Aurora got it for me. So now you're saying you darted this, so
I'll show you. I have one here with a dart. And I can send those back and have them modified for you.
Oh, look at the contour on that.
Yeah. See, that's it. That's perfect, Debbie.
It's perfect.
Yes.
It comes under the...
I mean, not only is this like for the foreseeable future so we can operate in public, but like we're going to need them for all our family. I need it for my husband. I need it for my kids. Everybody needs to be able to function. And who knows next year or flu season if we're going to have to revisit this. Like everybody needs at least one per person, at least.
Well, and let's face it, they have to match our outfits.
What? We're going to make it fashion.
I mean,
you've got to make it fashion.
Now, I do have
to wear them. Yeah. We've got to make them fashion.
Yeah. I mean, I had to wear black today because everything I like is, it's got the black in it. But I do want to get feedback because these are 2 layers. The outer layer is 100% cotton, and we used a blend on the inside layer because it's a little softer against the skin. It's 70-30, so it's very breathable. and so forth. But some people have been saying like they would like a pocket for a filter. I don't know. What does anyone have to say about adding a third layer? I think with the spring and the summer coming, it's going to be even hotter and harder to breathe in them. So you can put a filter in it. You can put a coffee filter in if you feel the need. I don't know if a third layer is going to be what people want or not. I would love feedback on that because right now it's just the 2 layers.
Well, we're going to ask our community that's online with us.
Okay.
Definitely make sure that you comment below what are some of the requests or feedback that you have on, the mask that you're wearing. And if you don't have one of Debbie's ones yet, make sure, let us know. But I want to take us a couple of step backs.
Okay.
Because one, I want to tell people how we know each other.
Go ahead.
And why you started this.
Okay.
And as a beautiful, magnificent human being that you are, I think it's important that people hear the story behind why you started this and why it's so important. So we all know we've got to wear them. But what prompted you, Debbie? So Debbie and I have been friends for a very long time. We are neighbors. I still call us neighbors, even though we don't share a driveway anymore. But
I miss you.
I miss you too. So she was the beautiful soul that was my neighbor when our family first moved to Philadelphia. And bar none, hands down, it could not have been more of a blessing to end up being your neighbor in a new city with, small children in tow and 2 parents to look after and a busy career. You were a godsend. So we've been friends since then, and it's an incredible blessing. And tell us how this all came to be, Debbie.
Thank you, Aurora. That was beautiful. And I feel the same way. I feel so blessed. And it was wonderful sitting and having coffee with you in the morning or a glass of wine at night. And I do miss that so much. You're the best. How did this get started? I work in retail. I've been in retail most of my life. And I'm a stylist at the boutique in Bryn Mawr, Latrice. And when I pretty much got furloughed, I suppose, when this all happened, I wasn't working and I was home and I was trying to keep busy, and I always have to have a lot of energy. So what could I do with myself to be productive? In addition to that, my oldest daughter, Grace, is a second-year resident at Penn. And of all places, she's in general medicine. So she's actually treating COVID-19 patients. And, as a mother, what can I say? I worry. I don't want to, what can I really do for her but show my support and my love? So I needed to figure out a way that I could do something to give back to her and the community and all the other healthcare workers out there, but to really show her and let her know that she was not alone while she's on the front line. And a couple of weeks went by and I was doing different things. And it just occurred to me that when we heard that there was a shortage on PPE and there was a mandatory wear masks, I decided to connect with one of the seamstresses from my boutique who was out of work and who is fabulous and a great designer. She designs bridal wear, etc. She's amazing. And I knew she could do a really good job creating a mask. And we got together, we spoke, and she designed these masks. And I started just giving them out to my family and friends, just as something I wanted to do to give back. And it was, maybe I had 50, 60 of them made. And I think, Aurora, you got one. Mm-hmm. And I gave you one of the camos. And you sent me a text one day and you said, I think you should do something else with this. And maybe you should make more. And maybe you could donate them. And I'll put you on my opt-in. And I'm like, really? I didn't even, but I don't think I saw the opt-in on the text. So I said, okay, sounds good. Next thing I know, you're telling me I'm going to be on this opt-in. I'm like, oh, this is so not for me. But here I am. I did not want to do it. But anyway, here I am. I started to give these out. People started to ask for more and they wanted to know about them. So my daughter, Julie, who works for Revlon. She's a she works for Revlon. And she's in their public relations department. And she helped me with the Instagram post. And that's been wonderful. And I have a very good friend, Nancy, who has also been helping me just with some of the copy and so forth. So it's been a group effort, women in the community getting together to help to do this. And honestly, the orders have been rolling in. It's been really amazing. It's been great. Selling them all over the country. It's unbelievable.
And you said the proceeds were going to, you have a favorite charity?
You know, I was trying to figure out where to put the net proceeds. So it's 100% of the profits after, you know, supplies, paying my seamstress, the fabric, shipping and handling, but 100% of any profit is going to the Narberth Community Food Bank. And I really tried to figure out where I wanted to donate the money. And because I figured it was going to be a small little project, I didn't know how much we would really make doing this. And I wanted it to make a difference. And I wanted it to be within the community and local. And I had just learned about the Narberth Community Food Bank. I didn't even know it existed. So I felt it was also a good way to get the word out there that this does exist in our community and there are a lot of people in need.
That's awesome. So if people are watching now, because I can see interest coming in and some suggestions as well, how can they order?
If you go on at Generation Masks with an S on the end on Instagram, they can DM me directly there. I accept Venmo. I should figure out PayPal, but I haven't done that yet. But it seems that every single person has Venmo.
Yeah, that's helpful.
And they send me their address, tell me what they want, quantities, etc. And it's about, right now, we're about a week out for delivery.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
So,
that's great. One suggestion that came in was making it 2 different ways. She works in the medical field, this is Sarah, and she does need a carbon filter pocket when she's working. So if you could have the option, we could have a pocket or not, or they could specify that maybe in the order.
All right, that's a great idea because I'm actually going to, I know my daughter takes hers, and when she's not in treating a patient, she's been putting the mask on when she's working on her computer. But she hasn't told me that. So that's really good feedback. And I think some other people just would feel more comfortable maybe having that filter option.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure your daughter, she's a little bit more on the front lines, whereas this medical worker is in a concussion clinic. So it's a little bit different. Where your daughter is, but still that she'd be able to use it would be great.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to talk to Cheryl, my seamstress, and see if she can come up with a design for that. We might have to charge a little more, but I don't think anyone really.
And how much are they?
They're $13 each.
Yeah.
And like I said, she gets paid shipping and handling, and then the rest of
the
profit.
Shipping, right?
Yeah. That includes shipping. That's built in. She's really doing a lot. Should I put mine on too?
No, we're going to start. We're going to do the fashion show.
I'm serious.
We're going to end up having like 5 or 6 of these for our outfits.
Well, you have to. I mean, they're functional, but they should be fashionable. And if we're wearing them all spring and summer, and who knows how long, I think people are going to want them to look nice. Yeah. So I'll also take suggestions on what kind of fabrics people are looking for. We have a denim coming in. And I actually have a friend who wants to work with fabric markers and write like words of inspiration on them, which I think will be really nice.
Fun.
Yeah.
Two great questions are coming in. Are they machine washable or hand washable only?
Machine washable, and they wash beautifully. They don't have to be ironed. They hold up really well. Sometimes you want to wear them if you don't have as many. So I've been washing some of mine in the sink and just leaving them out to dry because I need to recycle them pretty quickly. Right. They're reversible as well.
Great. That was another question. Awesome.
Reversible, washable, 100% cotton outer, completely breathable. There are only 2 sizes. So there's the adult size and then there's a child size.
Great.
So at this point.
Right now, Debbie, you've got how many different design styles? So you showed us, we have the camel.
You have the camel, the zebra.
Zebra.
The floral.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty. And this one has a repeat. So you're not quite sure. You might get some more of the leaves. You might get more of the floral, but it's really pretty. And then it has this pretty royal behind it. This is our geometric, which kind of has like a bandana feel to it.
Yes. Very fun.
This is the abstract.
Oh,
cute.
Oh, Aurora, you didn't see that. Oh.
No, I didn't see that.
And the Paisley, do you guys, I can get a Paisley. I don't have one here. The Paisley's been a really hot seller, actually. Kelly, it would look great. It would look great with your sweater.
Excellent.
It's got like these hot jewel.
Okay, cool. Cute.
Yeah.
I'm psyched about the denim option too. I really like that.
Well, that was originally, they sent us, we ordered it, then they sold us, it was sold out, then they told us it was available. So that's what I'm telling you as far as ordering fabrics. It's been, we have a leopard coming in.
Oh, I know a couple people who are going to want that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think the animal prints are super fun. You know, it kind of makes it a little bit more whimsical, a little less serious. Like I said, the Paisley, I think a lot of people love the Paisley. I can grab one if you want me to go get it. But if not, that's fine. So
that's okay. I think it's in our photo.
Yeah, I think it's in the
photo we posted.
Oh, okay. So that's what I have, but I do, and I also am doing solid.
Oh, good.
For example, this one doesn't fit, but we're going to do like black and khaki for men, navy, navy and navy, navy and khaki, black and khaki, khaki and khaki. So that gives a solid option because a lot of guys don't want to wear the prints or whatever. Right. So
no, that's great.
Yeah, so that's another option that's coming in. And then there's a couple more children's options.
Okay, good.
This is amazing, Debbie. So first of all, you know I love you to pieces. You've always been sort of my mother. Like I always say to people, you have three beautiful daughters, and you model motherhood and womanhood in such a gorgeous and beautiful way. All three of your daughters are beyond exceptional human beings, and it's a testament to you, to the love that you've poured into them, but also the level of empowerment and independence that you've given each of them. And so I love you then taking those same skills and bringing the seamstresses that are struggling because they've been furloughed, you know, a need for the healthcare that's, you know, was created because of what you saw Grace going through and everything that we're seeing on the news, and then just making it happen. I love that.
Oh, thank you so much. You're just like overwhelmed. Thank you. Thank you both so much for supporting me, for pushing me, for, you know, promoting Generation Masks, and for just being who you are in the community and doing these wonderful shows that you do, these live opt-ins, your podcasts, which are unbelievable, the people that you bring together, the spirit and all that you do for the community is amazing. It's just beautiful. Thank you.
Well, we're in this together, and I would offer like Generation Masks. We're all going to need them. Please share this video, have people send folks the Instagram link, because we all have to stay safe. And there's no reason not to stay safe without making it fashion. So that's my biggest thing. And doing good, like doing good for the community, doing good for women, and supporting folks that are going to continue to struggle. You know, we were talking on a call not too long ago, Kelly and I said, Kelly, the next wave of need is going to be food.
It's going to be what, honey?
Going to be food.
Food is I was talking to the food bank, to the woman that runs the food bank, and she said that they're up like 3-4 times what they normally give out. And she said in this community, and it may be different than other communities, but people are using their savings, they're embarrassed, they don't want to go to the food bank. And she said it's going to get worse before it gets better because people are not working. People don't have the income coming in. People are losing their money. And we really need to support local children in the schools that aren't getting their lunches, the elderly. And also, one of the things that I found out is that if you work in this community and you live elsewhere and you cannot find a way to get to the food banks in your community, or they're full or they're empty or you can't get food, you can go to the local community food bank here and request food. And so it's like a really amazing program. And in addition to food, it's also essential household items. That's where a lot of the donation money is going, is for household items, essential personal care products that people need, from diapers to pet food to cleaning supplies to antiseptic wipes and antibacterial soaps. I mean, these people don't have this. So a lot of what we're doing is donating, and they are purchasing these products in bulk, and then they distribute them to those in need.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely
so great.
Beautiful. So for those folks that may have joined us late, I do want to do just a final sort of review of the fabrics. And then if you can remind everyone what they need to do to order them, that would be fantastic. So let's do a little fashion show and show everyone the different fabrics so that we can get our orders in to stay safe and help.
What you got, Deb?
Okay, camo, abstract,
cute,
geometric.
Yeah, I like that. And I like that blue and white one. Yeah.
Cute.
Flower. Zebra.
Rawr. Cool cats and kittens.
And the Paisley, which I really should grab because it's great. I'm going to grab it. You guys do?
Okay. Yes, we'll grab it. Reminder, they're $13 includes shipping. You can DM at Generation Masks and tell them how many, if you want adult or child sizes, what style of fabric, your address, and they accept Venmo. I love the zebra too.
And they're reversible.
Mm-hmm.
They are reversible, and they are machine washable and or hand washable. They're 70-30 cotton blend, and she is looking for any feedback.
Yes, cute.
Kelly, this has your name on it.
I know. I love the color.
And then it's lined in pink on the other side.
Really cute. And I will reiterate, they fit great, and try not to judge all the people in the food store whose masks do not fit as well.
And I will take any feedback that anyone wants to give me. I'm going to look into doing a third layer for a filter. And if anyone has suggestions on colors, fabrics, or what they might want to wear, anything, I'm so open to ideas.
Debbie, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Love you guys.
Amazing.
Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. It's great.
And you too, Mama. Keep doing everything you're doing, making a difference. It's huge. We love you.
Love you, girl.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye.
That is just so exciting.
I know. Isn't that fabulous?
I love how you just railroaded her into doing this.
She gave me way too much credit than I deserve. She was well down the path. And you know, sometimes when you just need a friend, you need a loving friend to just be like,
the nudge.
Girlfriend, you got this. You go do that. That is, you know, and then, you know, sometimes you just need the nudge, or you need the friend that's like, oh my God, that is such a fantastic idea. Go, 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 go. And, you know.
You were that friend.
I was that friend. I was that friend. Everybody needs a friend like that. Everybody needs a hype friend, a hype cheerleader. And, you know.
Yeah, and Deb's got like great taste, and like she gets it, like the structure. Like, you don't think you're picky about something like this. Like at first you're like, oh, I just need a damn mask. And then when you actually have to function in public with it and open freaking, you know, produce bags with gloves on, and it, like with your face covered, like you better hope it's fitting well and you're not futzing with it. So kudos to Deb.
Huge.
So
Generation Masks.
Generation
Masks.
Masks.
Did we put the link?
I put them in here at Generation Masks, and they're also in their tag today in our post. So they're there as well on all the socials, so you can find them. But the easiest way is through Instagram to order. So you just DM Deb directly. Tell her what you need. I have on order for my 3 kids and husband, and there's I know my husband's gonna want like the black and camel colored, like super plain. So there is more, like, if dudes don't want to be wearing patterns, there's solids as well. Wish we could hug you, Sarah. Thanks for your feedback. That's super helpful.
Very amazing.
Thank you. And then coming up next is 3-Minute Storyteller.